Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Weekend Preview, aka Drunken Predictions.
Yeah, man. Good evening, ladies and ladies. You understand? You know, another week. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these right.
Ladies and ladies, so no one fell out there.
I'm fed up with that, so I go into the man.
Okay.
You know what I think? Road ready doing.
Alright, well, that's it.
So, you know, what is the game this week?
Alright, first off, tomorrow's game between Newcastle and Aston Villa has been postponed because 5 Newcastle players tested positive for COVID, which, you know, leads to a question that could be asked, but we don't have the time to get into that right now. But the fact that we saw 4,000 fans or 2,000 fans returning to stadiums today in England in the Europa League, you know, the fact that games are being postponed or cancelled because of COVID and you have fans going back is not so much of a good idea. But anyways, that's for another show, probably over the weekend.
Yes, let me get my prediction out and the bangers. You know what I'm trying to say? What the first game, G?
First game Saturday morning, Burnley hosting Everton.
Alright, yeah, I'll get first one that one day. You're going first. I'm going to think about that one day. Because Everton a trick me from with you, you know.
Yeah, man. People figure them out, you know. And the rigors of the Premier League finally started to get to James. You could say that.
Alright, can I say injury get to it? I'm going on for a while.
The rigors of the Premier League lead to an injury. Well, even though he has had an injury played career, so you know that's understandable too.
Alright.
But I'm gonna say last week predictions are horrible, bro.
I'm on some walk through and say, boy, worst prediction ever. We're not right. But I get to grab this week. Watch this. With a banger. Everton will be winning this game 2-1. Quick and fast. I think that Calvert-Lewin will be scoring. I think James is going to prove you wrong, what you just said a while ago, about the rigors of the Premier League. I think he's just having a bad spell. He hasn't looked too bad when he's played. So I'm going to go Everton 2-1. Quick and fast. Guaranteed right.
Burnley 2, Everton 1. Not saying that just to go against it. They show them drunken predictions, man. You crazy.
How come Bruce man said Burnley 2?
Yeah, man. Burnley 2, Everton 1.
Alright, people, let's see. You don't know, say, if you're smart, you go with me because I'm the smart one and the right one here. If you listen to him, you're going to lead yourself astray. You alright?
Alright, boss.
Alright, let's see.
Second game, Man City was Fulham.
4-0. Quick and fast. I think Kevin De Bruyne, I'm sure I should put him on fantasy team. Kevin De Bruyne, I would say, at least a goal and an assist this week. I think it's going to be something similar to their game last week, which they have dominated. And you know, I think City is slowly finding themselves, slowly but surely.
True.
You know, so I think they're definitely going to continue their form from last week this week. And I would say, I said 4-0, but definitely at least a 3 goals. I don't see Fulham scoring at all.
I see Fulham scoring.
Ruben Diaz.
Pretty decent defender, but you have John Stones next to him. Any game can play.
Well, they need to call this man.
City,
They need to call him John Mudd, the man well southward.
City 6. Alright, I have John Pebbles around there. City 6, Fulham 1.
Wishful thinking. People, as I said before, do not follow this man right here. So you see the jersey I'm wearing? Don't follow this man right here. So.
The hottest team in Europe. Yeah,
we'll touch on that conversation later when we hear it.
Alright, the midday game, well, for us in the States. West Ham hosting Man U. Take it away.
Well, guys, sorry, I meant ladies and ladies. Let's just be honest here. We have the best midfielder in the Premier League. You know, the most informed midfielder in the Premier League. The boss of the Premier League this season.
Who?
The one and only Bruno Fernandes. And arguably the best midfielder, as I said. Not for argument, to me he is, right now. You know? I think we're going to continue our form. I think we have something to bounce back from our recent defeat to PSG. You know, I think Van der Beek has been wonderful since he's been in the team. And Marshall is back. You know, I don't know if he's back, but easy, quick and fast.
Champion prediction.
You know, so Bruno again is a goal answer. So easily, I'm going to go 2-0. Manchester United. Quick and fast.
You know,
don't worry about it. I don't care about David Moyes. I don't care about nobody.
No.
Manchester United 2-0.
You know the game is at the London Stadium, right?
Listen, I don't care where it is. It could be in Jamaica, it could be in Old Trafford or New Trafford.
Give your prediction.
Man U 2-0. Listen to this full prediction now.
West Ham 3.
Hey!
Man U 2.
Listen to people.
And that's not wishful thinking. Not because we want to get back up. You realize West Ham is in 5th position right now and getting the job done. They might not be playing beautiful football like Man U versus.
Alright, listen.
But the Turkish team, yeah?
Listen. We can put things in perspective.
Yeah.
Everybody said the same thing about Southampton. Same thing. You know, everybody is, and I said the same thing about West Ham.
No, Southampton play different football from West Ham.
Southampton scored 2 goals.
Yeah, but they play different football from West Ham. West Ham gonna make you keep the ball. I have no ideas. I know what to do with it.
You know, said before, 3 weeks ago, I agreed.
And then hitting on the counter.
3 weeks ago, I agreed.
Southampton came out playing.
You know why?
I'm probably shouldn't have kept going in the second half. They should have probably shut it down.
You know what the big difference
is? They
is?
don't know how to do that.
Do you know what the big difference is?
West Ham knows how to shut it down.
Do you know what the big difference is?
Go ahead.
Van der Beek! The man of the hour right now is playing outside of Bruno Fernandes. That is the big difference for the last 2 weeks. When Van Beek in this team, the creative spark will be there. I think if you play Van der Beek and Bruno, we'll find a way to unlock West Ham team, and we promise you guys, we'll be getting at least 2 goals tomorrow. Guaranteed. Remember me tell you, if them score, how much is that, 5?
3-2. 3-2 West Ham.
If West Ham score 3 goals tomorrow, this leg, don't need internet. Napper right now. This left leg, you don't really need the left one like that because it's a right foot. This one here, so I don't need it.
Enough for that.
You know, so I do it. I chop it out. So
next game, final game Saturday. Chelsea hosting Leeds.
Leeds?
Yeah.
Hey, as everybody on this, what have been following the blog know, Leeds, my team, except United. Yeah, it's a very big rivalry because, listen now, it's a very big rivalry. But I can honestly say, once ago, I'm a very honest person, and I can honestly say Leeds is one of the few teams that impress me with the style of football they play. And as a United fan, would think sometimes we should be more open to how we play. Seeing Leeds how they do it is very impressive, and I'm gonna go right now for an upset.
You realize you still have the PE teacher as a coach, right?
Brother, PE teacher?
Okay.
I said, quick and fast, Leeds United, I think it will be a clincher. 2-1, Leeds United, guaranteed. Take it here. I'm not so confident about that one still, but yeah, may I go with Leeds this one. May I go with Leeds. Our TV baller, him, head down paid him.
I mean, Chelsea can lose a game still, but
Chelsea can lose.
I don't see this being the game.
Yeah, Chelsea have a good attack and Leeds defense is not the best, so they might be right, but may I go with a limb for this one here.
Mine you drop off, you're not that light. Chelsea at home, 3. Leeds 2. Enough 3-2 game, let's see in the future. This one is not a drunken prediction.
If you're watching this from Jamaica, man said throw up a 3-2 game in the future. Therefore, me should buy 32 cash pot. Quick and fast. May I try and give out gems? May I try and give out gems?
Okay, so Chelsea, my prediction: Chelsea 3, Leeds 2, West Ham 3, Man U 2, Man City 6, Fulham 1, Burnley 2, Everton 1. That's for the Saturday games. Now on to Super Sunday, where the most amazing things happen. I praise what I say. Big things gonna happen on Sunday. First game on Sunday though, be a cracker, something to wake up to at 7 o'clock. West Brom hosting Crystal Palace.
I'll let you take this one first. I have to think about this one a little bit. You gotta take it away.
West Brom at home to Crystal Palace. 1-1 draw. That's the best we can conjure up right now. I mean, West Brom at home, you expect them to at least come up with something. You know, get at least a goal. But like we know, Crystal Palace is a little bit above them in terms of quality.
Yeah.
So you expect Crystal Palace to get one. I mean, I could say 2-1 Crystal Palace, but
that's what I'm going to go with.
I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
2-1 Crystal Palace. Honestly, this is right now, you know, just taking a stab at it. You understand? Zaha, put my faith in Zaha in this one. I think for both of the teams is the best player on the pitch. So, I'm gonna go Crystal Palace 2-1.
Okay. Next game, Sheffield United hosting Leicester. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna put my rent even though I pay already.
Right, if I pay my rent. Thanks, remind me.
Put my rent for January and Sheffield. Sheffield United 2. No, not gonna happen. How about a 4 or 5 game losing streak? Yeah. Even though more Leicester lose, I don't see it happening.
You're drunk, eh?
Go make a sober prediction. Leicester 3, Sheffield 1. Vardy on the score sheet. Harvey Barnes on the score sheet. And third goal, either Vardy again or Iniacho. But yeah, Leicester 3, Sheffield 1.
Yeah, I'm not scoring nothing, but I'm going to go Leicester 2 and 2-1. Leicester win 2-1. Sheffield, I honestly said, you know, one thing I say about Sheffield, I'm not taking it from the point. I think Sheffield was a team who missed the opportunity to get one step further. With where them was last year, I just don't feel as if I think it was going to be a team that take that like a slight little next step, you know? And them definitely regress. And I think, as I tell already,
they didn't have much though.
Yeah, I said they did it. And then waste money to kind of hire Ryan Brewster.
That's the only.
And there was a lot more player because
I spent too much for Ryan Brewster. They probably needed another creative midfielder.
Listen, they were
either a winger or a center attacking midfielder, but they needed another creative.
If you're a team that don't have a lot of money to spend, there was a lot of players you couldn't go for. A lot of players go down in the championship. We could at least take out the best player from maybe the two teams that go down. You know, like Ishmael Sarr, for example, who had not too bad of a season last year. Things like that. You know,
India from Norwich.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Even Cantwell.
Yeah,
Cantwell there. But then I approach it the right way, and them spend 13 million per Ryan Brewster, which I think was you know.
Still need to know who would do.
Even Troy, you know, so I'm much of the day talking. You know, say even if them buy get Troy Deeney, but then be even a decent option for them up front. That much I said there was options there, but them waste the money on go for Ryan Brewster, which was a hard one, eh?
Honestly, if you know who the Liverpool business, because they've been ripping out people left, right, and center. You 20-something million for Solanke and now
so, brother,
30
you know,
million
I see him say the money and rip off a championship with the VAR.
Yeah.
You understand? VAR championship.
Yeah, Liverpool still there, how much? 18? This one not count. Aston beside it. Alright, the next game, go leave for last, because it's the Sunday rice and peas with brown stew snapper and fried chicken.
The past again, Madrid, I gave a clip on Saturday, United versus West Ham.
The other game, Liverpool hosting Wolves. Woo! Jota against his old team. Let me go first with this one. Gonna be tough for Wolves without Jimenez, especially with them not having Jota in their team as another goal threat. I mean, Neto and what the other one name? What Wolves that start playing?
You have Ruben Neves?
No, man.
That's my favorite player on the side.
No, the other attacker. Apart from Neto. Podence.
Yeah.
Neto, Podence, and Adama Traore, players that they give you a lot of dribbling, creativity, but they're not going to give you the volume of goals that Jimenez gives. You know?
Yeah.
Most times you hear Wolves win a game and it's 1-0, you don't even have to ask who score. If it's not Jimenez, it's probably one of the centre backs. And Jota was the only other person they had that was able to carry that load scoring wise. He's not there anymore, they're going to have to face him. And like I said, with Jimenez out, and wish him a speedy recovery. The madman defender cracking the skull. You know, I haven't even seen the replay, but watching the game and from here the contact, I said, Jesus.
Yeah, man, you watch on Sky Sports or you watch on
Sky Sports.
Sky Sports. Watch Sky Sports, you hear right now.
Hear like something crack.
Yeah,
so, wishing Jimenez a speedy recovery, and hopefully after he recovers, he's still able to.
So what's your prediction, Magic?
Liverpool 3, Wolves are sneaky.
Yeah, Wolves conceding 3 goals?
Yeah.
Another drunken prediction, eh?
Yeah, nope. Listen, the way I'm here to talk about them, yes, they're the best defensive record in the team. I don't know if they still have it, but they were a couple weeks ago. Arsenal could have gotten a result against them. We just didn't play. We play like coloured side on a Saturday. No offense, but that's all I look. You know, Arsenal play like coloured team on a Saturday. So with Liverpool firepower right now, playing the way they play, hell yeah.
No,
3 goals.
not happening. Firstly, Liverpool going back. Liverpool is going to. You know what? May I be the person who say it right now? Which will take it? You know, I'm never got drunken prediction. That's a Liverpool win.
Nah,
Liverpool win that one here 2-1. I'm not say Wolves conceding too much. I think the coach is smart enough. They might go back compact against you all. Them play a 4. I think they play a 4-4-2 against you all or something like that. They not play the normal back 5 against y'all. And I think Kilman will come back in this team, and I think they're going to go more compact against Liverpool, which is a smart way to play Liverpool, especially when you have that much firepower. So for this game, 2-1. Liverpool, I just think for some reason Wolves always give me as a team I would at least get 1 goal, and I just don't see them conceding 3. So I'm gonna go with this one, 2-1. No, Paul. Drunken prediction almost come out. You understand what I say? But John, no man, one Paul lose some points, man.
Alright. One game I know. South Coast Derby, Brighton hosting Southampton.
Southampton easily. I go Southampton 1-0. Honestly, when I said 2, but the reason I'm not going to 2 is because Danny is not playing. But I go Southampton 1-0. Even though they lose against Manchester United, James Ward-Prowse still look very impressive. Overall the team look very good. Shea Adams, all them all look pretty good. So even though we beat them, as United beat them last week, I was very impressed with them. I just think eventually they run out of legs and we'll just finally get a lucky second one. It was just there to give them a win. I'm not going to lose. So I'm going to feel some pick up a form. I'm gonna feel like say, oh, they're gonna win. So I'm gonna say, yeah, man, easily.
Whoa. Surprise. The week before, when we talk about Che Adams, when we tell us that they can still get it done without Danny Ings.
But Che Adams never give me no problem.
No, not you. It was the game before you. Game with them played before Man U.
Yeah.
And they won that game. But me tell you before that game actually said Theo Walcott and
Yeah, call Theo Walcott. Yeah, but honestly, I'm more worried about Theo Walcott. I'm more worried about Che Adams right now.
Anyway, it's a derby game, even though they're playing better than Brighton. Brighton at home, it's derby, you know how teams go when it comes to a derby game. I see even Fulham tough up their face against Chelsea because it's a derby game.
Mm-hmm.
So a derby game, and Brighton, it's not like Brighton is horrible.
No.
And Terry Lampre should be back in the wing back position. And he gives them a lot down that flank. So, you know, whoever is playing on that side for, who's on the left side for Southampton, they change it up. Sometimes Junior Pro, you know, but they're going to have to sit home a bit.
Alright.
I see Brighton winning this one 2-1.
You have a cup? You have a cup around the gym?
No, sir.
No cup?
No Rain Nephew. This episode is sponsored by Rain Nephew, by the way. No, not drinking anything. Yeah, Brighton 2, Southampton 1. Alright, time's running out. Drum roll. Game of the weekend, Sunday, 11:30 Eastern Time. Set your clocks. Tottenham hosting Arsenal at Tottenham Stadium.
You know, before you go any further, let her just go ahead and humbly just let you know from now, you're not going to win the game. And the most important, more importantly, since this is your team, it's your platform right now, I'm going to let you speak first. I'm a respectful person, but I have a lot to say after you. So go ahead with you'll go first this time.
No. You go with your prediction.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, man. My team, meaning we have a right for talking.
Alright. Firstly, this is not Europa League. This is the Premier League. Alright? Because when we think about it right now, Pepe on the red card, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because you know somebody that said, boy, the African Ryan Fraser was not going to do all the justice.
Oh.
You understand? So, anyway, going with this one, Tottenham 2, Arsenal 0. Put it in perspective, Arsenal has not been on the best of form attacking wise in the Premier League. This is a fact. Firstly, brother, I'm not making this up. This is a fact. The side not clicking in the Premier League. I made us tell you earlier before we start this recording. In the Europa League, going to look like peak PSG.
Giants.
But in the Premier League, not clicking right now. And when you go up against a Spurs, where Jose Mourinho, which play the style of play, and such a compact team, which would have a very good defensive record, I just don't really soon having a breakout game when I beat them like that. So I'm gonna go Spurs 2, Arsenal 0. Yeah. You know, that's it for me. I personally don't think this is even up for that discussion. It's pretty much a straightforward decision.
So much time.
Look at it this way. This is how we do it. Before you speak, I have one question.
Yeah.
What did you feel about Roy Keane's comments recently when he said, you know, yeah, I'm at the face of relegation?
What you said?
Roy Keane. But I said, Arsenal will be over a relegation battle.
Anyway.
Yeah, is that?
Roy Keane is an idiot. He just get paid because he used to play the game at the and you know, people think saying go smart and have good ideas. He's an idiot.
Was that a good question?
Simply put. Good. Anyways. One thing going in our favor is Arteta knows how to set up and tactically plan for the big teams. We have seen it since he's been there. He gets better results versus the big teams compared to the small team. Why Goddard, he can do the same thing against the small teams? We don't know. But he gets it right against the big teams.
I will tell you.
Attack man, have manners. Typical man you find. The past 3 or 4 games, he has changed formation and the team is showing more signs of attacking. Yes, some of them are Europa League games, but even the Leeds game where we get a red card, even the Leeds game that we get a red card, we created chances, more chances than we have created for the season so far. So I'm gonna go on the ledge.
I'm broke.
I'm predict this one correctly. Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1. Okay, listen, Jose Mourinho, Tottenham is playing. Are you tapping nice man, Chuck? Tottenham is playing good. They're playing very good. Now I can see Jose Mourinho setting up his team to come out and attack us. the good thing about us recently, or from Arteta took over, one of the good things I've seen with him is dealing with the press and being able to pass out the ball from the press. Now, if Tottenham decide to come too much on the front foot, I see us catching them on the break twice. Remember, you want to put money on this?
Brother.
Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1.
Alright.
That's it for Junkin predictions.
No, that can't be.
Yeah, man.
I have a
You make your predictions.
I have a final statement.
No, time is running.
No, I have a
That's
final
it for
statement.
Junkin predictions. Thanks for joining us. Now you're starting to behave like the Eagles on AFTV.
Hey, but my final prediction.
No, man.
No, my final statement.
No, home court advantage.
See, this is what them there that channel was run by Arsenal fans, you know.
Yes.
Exactly. Y'all are trying to minimize my opinions.
Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1.
What?
See y'all next week.
Wishful thinking.